Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down how to move beyond basic prompts and really turn Claude into a powerful, automated work partner. It's time to start using it like a pro.
All right, so let's just jump right in. A ton of people are using these incredibly powerful AI tools, right? But there is a massive difference between how a beginner uses them and how a pro does. So the real question is, are you just chatting with your AI or are you actually commanding it?
Okay, so here it is. The single biggest mistake I see people make is treating an AI agent like Claude Code as just, well, a simple chatbot. You're just typing back and forth like you would with ChatGPT. The pro move, the thing that changes everything, is to start treating it like a new digital employee you just hired.
So in this explainer, we're going to walk through 5 key steps to completely upgrade your workflow. We'll go from the initial setup all the way to full-blown automation. Think of this as your roadmap to becoming a true AI power user.
So this is the most crucial part, really. It's all about a mental shift. I mean, think about it. A real employee needs context, they need tools, and they need super clear instructions to do a good job, right? They don't just need a casual, rambling chat.
And AI founder Liam Otley puts it perfectly. He says that this whole chatbot approach, well, it just leads to inconsistent, pretty low-quality results. And why? Because it has no structure, no context. You just end up wasting so much time going back and forth trying to correct it.
Okay, so let's get practical. How do we actually do this? Well, just like any new hire, your new digital employee needs a place to work. It needs all the background info to do its job right. You've got to onboard it properly.
And we call this a workspace. It's really just a single, dedicated folder on your computer that acts as the AI's entire office. It keeps everything it could possibly need organized and ready to go in an instant.
Now, the foundation of this whole workspace is one simple text file. It's called claude.md. Think of this as the core mission document. It literally tells the AI who it is, who you are, and what the whole point of this workspace is.
Okay, on top of that foundation, we start layering in context about your actual business or your project. This is the who, what, and why of your work. Your role, your responsibilities, maybe even your company's values. This is how you make sure its output actually sounds like it's coming from you.
Next up, you add the current strategy. What are you trying to achieve this quarter? What's the big project you're focused on this week? This layer is so important because it makes sure the AI's work is always aligned with what you need to get done right now.
And finally, you can add actual data. We're talking website analytics, sales figures, you name it, anything that's relevant. This is what gives your AI the real-time info it needs to stop guessing and start making truly informed decisions.
And look, this organized structure is absolutely key. Inside that main workspace folder, you'll have these nice, clean subfolders for everything. One for your reusable commands, one for all those context files, and even a dedicated outputs folder for all the finished work. No more mess.
All right, so now that the workspace is all set up, you officially stop chatting. From now on, you command. This is the part where you take your workflows and turn them into repeatable playbooks for just maximum efficiency. And when I say command, don't get spooked. It's not complex code. It's just a simple text file. You just write out a series of steps in plain English. That's it. You are literally baking your own unique workflow into a reusable prompt that you can just call up whenever you need it.
And the benefits here are huge. First, you save an incredible amount of time. Second, you get consistent, high-quality results every single time. And maybe most importantly, you totally avoid that context bloat you get in those long, messy chat threads, the thing that makes the AI get dumber over time.
Okay, if you thought that was cool, this is where things get really powerful. So you've built the workspace, you've written your commands. Now what? Now you can schedule them to run automatically. You don't even have to be there.
So you've basically got two main options here. You can run local scheduled tasks, which is fine, but your computer has to be on and awake for them to work. But the real pro-level move, that's using cloud scheduled tasks.
And the reason why is simple: reliability. A cloud task runs exactly when you tell it to, 24/7, even if your laptop is shut and you're asleep. This is perfect for those really critical business tasks, like a morning briefing or data scraping, that you just can't afford to miss.
All right, let's talk about the future. This is the absolute cutting edge. We've onboarded our digital employee, we've trained it with commands, and we've even put it on autopilot. So what's next? What's the ultimate upgrade?
I want you to really think about this for a second. What if your AI could improve itself? What if it could test its own work, learn from its own mistakes, and just get better and better at its job, all on its own?
Well, there's a concept for this, and it's called auto-research. It's basically a framework where you get the AI to systematically improve its own skills. It runs little experiments on itself, it evaluates the results, and it automatically keeps the changes that work best.
And what's crazy is that the core idea is actually pretty simple. You only need 3 things. First, a measurable goal, something simple like a pass/fail score. Second, a way to test it, which, hey, can just be another AI agent. And third, the thing you want it to improve, like the instructions in one of your command files.
So when you put all this together, the structured workspace, the automation, and this auto-research idea, you're not just using an AI anymore. You're actually building a system that learns and improves on its own, which frees you up to focus on the big picture. So the final question really isn't just, what can this AI do for me? It's, what will I build with it?